guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Dimpho Malebye family, which is growing and growing every day, and it's making me so happy to have you guys subscribe. And that means that you guys love my content, and I definitely love creating the content for you guys. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, which was requested by one of you wonderful people whom I care about so much, to actually make a Q&A, and I put up a question on my Instagram stories, and you guys pulled through for the girl and asked your questions. So I'm very excited and happy to answer all of the questions that were asked to me, although I was very disappointed with the amount of questions that I got, because you guys seem to love the information that I have for you guys, but why don't you ask? Guys, one of the ways to grow and be and to kind of build yourself is to ask questions. That's like one of the steps to success. Ask questions. Ask every single thing that you can possibly think about. It's always a good step in the right direction and has nothing to do with your IQ. So I'm gonna answer these questions for you guys. I'm very excited about the questions that I got. These are really beautiful questions. You guys really ask intensive questions, eh? I wonder what is gonna happen when I ask you guys to ask me Q&A about anything in my life. That is gonna be quite epic. Anyway, the first question was, what was the one and only thing that kept me going? It was definitely the older version of me. So as a young girl, I created an image of a woman that I love, a woman that I respect, and a woman that I'm hungry to be, and that is future Dimpho Malebye. And this lady is this amazing, powerful woman who calls all the shots. She's very financially independent. She has a lot of love to give, a lot of knowledge to share, and she's amazing. And this woman is so gorgeous and adorable, and I adore this woman. And that's an image that I created, and I decided there and then that is the woman that I'm going to be. And ever since then, when I start slacking or I start making bad decisions, even in my personal life, I imagine that future Dimpho looking at me like, girl, you ain't serious. You say you want to be like me, but you act in the way that you do. And then I keep going. So if I feel like I'm gonna give up, Dimpho's gonna be looking down at me like, look, I'm waiting on you to get to me, so you giving up is not an option. So definitely the image that I created, the woman that I want to become, is the reason that I keep on going. The second question is, how did you deal with people who said you wouldn't make it? I've never had to deal with that. Nobody got the guts to say to me, you won't make it. Probably because of my strong personality. Apparently I'm unapproachable, but that's good, because nobody has a right to tell you that you're not gonna make it. Who are they? You are the writer of your own book, darling. You must take your pen and write your story. So I know that I'm in charge of who I'm gonna be. I know that only I can decide where I'm gonna be and how I'm gonna get there, and nobody's gonna decide that for me. Even if anybody did come to me and tell me that I wasn't gonna make it, I wouldn't give two craps about it. I wouldn't give two chicken, two cows, two hens, because darling, I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I know where I'm going, and there's no stopping this girl. So you don't deal with it, my love. Ignore it. These people don't know you. Nobody knows you like you do. Nobody knows your potential like you do. Nobody knows your power like you do, and definitely nobody can take away that power. My mother always said to me that I'm not who even she says I am, and sometimes not even who I say I am. And if you're religious, she always says you're who God says you are. And that obviously means that you have a purpose, and you're gonna fulfill that purpose irregardless of who says or does what. And that's it. So you should have that same mentality. You should have that same attitude, whereby you tell yourself, I don't care who says what they want to say, when they say it, and who they say it to about me, whether they say it to my face or not. I'm going to make it. No matter how bad it is or hard it gets, I am going to make it. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Search that video. The third question was, wouldn't you get tired when things are not going your way? I definitely do, my love. I definitely get tired, honey. And I gotta keep going. I mean, if there's one thing that also keeps me motivated is that at least I'm failing, so it means I'm trying. And obviously you don't just keep trying the wrong thing, but you improve your methods here and there, but you keep going. I definitely do get tired. There are times whereby I feel like I'm so burnt out and I just don't want anything to do with not even anyone. I just want to be alone and breathe. And I still get back up and I keep on pushing forward. So I definitely do get tired. And if maybe that's where you are at and you're doubting yourself and you're thinking of giving up, don't. It's just a stage. Don't allow it to rewrite your story for you or change your narrative. If you're feeling tired, it's okay. Take some time to chill, but get back in the game. How did you and Steez deal with the consistency behind making money? I don't know. It's having a clear goal of what we want, a clear goal of where we want to go. So we never really splurged money like most people could have or do in this day. I'm not trying to throw any type of shade whatsoever, but I mean, guys, usually when people make money they want to splurge it and it's like hand to mouth type of things. But because we have a bigger goal, then money is mostly used to make more money, and there's obviously going to be some money to spoil ourselves. There's obviously going to be some money to breathe, recuperate, and get back into the game. But yeah, consistency is good, but it doesn't change the want and the dedication into working towards a particular ultimate goal. Did you have a budget rule? For example, 20% for savings, 60% for baby, 5% for toiletries. Girl, 5% for toiletries, 60% for baby. But this is just an example. No, I don't have a budget. I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad thing. It's probably a bad thing, you guys. In terms of maybe I can track my money better if I do have a budget. But the thing is, I spend most of my money trying to make more money. I definitely used to spend my money recklessly and not be careful with how I spend. Sometimes I'd over help at home with the money that I have, or over buy stuff in the house, But I definitely did cut down on that because I realized that no, when you look at your bank statement and you see how much got in and how much is left, you're like, "Aye, this does not make sense. Aren't we trying to build revenue here?" So that is when I decided to cut down on all expenditure. If it's not an emergency, I'm not spending because I haven't gotten to the level where I feel that I can spend for luxurious things. But I will definitely drop a budget, and after I've drawn up my budget, I'll share it with you guys maybe. How did you discipline yourself financially? I think this very much relates to the previous question. Like I said, I just cut losses. I spent less and on things on liabilities, and spend more on assets. Invest into your trading account, invest into myself, invest into my YouTube channel, invest into a project that I'm working on. Invest. That's definitely what I've been doing with my money. And I think in terms of discipline is equal to self-love. So the more I loved myself and the more I realized that I was worth more than I was giving myself, then I decided that no, I need to be wiser with my money. Because the moment I misuse it, then I'm stressed out, I'm depressed, I'm feeling like a loser. So why must I put myself through that process whereby I keep lashing at myself for being such a loser? I keep lashing at myself for being so dumb and whatever. Why don't I just simply spend wiser? So I'm more happier with myself and I treat myself the way that I'd like to be treated, which is making decisions that are going to impact me in a good way. So I think that's how I got to learn financial discipline. Yeah. The next question was, what lessons have you learned for Black youth about the importance of financial education? I've learned that, first of all, you will not get this information and education at school, because the system is meant to keep us where we're at on the ground. And as black people in my country, I'm not trying to get any political, but this is my opinion, take it or leave it, but I strongly feel like we have been, brainwashed and made to feel like our goal is to go to school, go to primary school, go to high school, go to university, look for a job, and that's all you're good for. And once you learn more about financial literacy and you get more and more literate in finances, you get to see that a lot of the nonsense that is happening, a lot of the nonsense that's being taught to us by our culture, even our parents sometimes, sorry, bo mama le bo papa, but you guys also give us bad advice sometimes in terms of what to do to gain financial freedom, or what is financial freedom to even begin with. I'm definitely not judging you. If you feel like just getting a job and getting 15k is financial freedom for you, that's perfect, because it's not even about making money. It's about having the freedom to do whatever you want to do, experience whatever experience you want to, because you can afford it. That is exactly what it's about to begin with. That's why they call it financial freedom, the freedom to do whatever you want, obviously having finances to back it up. So I definitely learned that you need to do your research, you need to watch these YouTube videos, you need to read your books, and listen to each and every piece of advice that's been given to you in terms of finances, and then go and sort out that advice and pick out what makes sense. Sometimes put these advices together and come up with a better strategy of how to get yourself up there. So don't spend all your money on drugs, kids. Try and invest some of it. Market analysis, ICUT_Monate. I'll definitely have a YouTube video on market analysis. And then the question after that was, what products are best to sell in affiliate marketing? I'll definitely do a more in-depth video on affiliate marketing. But to answer this question, is that always affiliate products that people need, affiliate products that people are going to want to have in their households, in their lives, those are easier, because at the moment, I swear, there's somebody out there who's searching for a book, who's searching on the internet where they can get a particular TV screen, or they want to know which store has a sale on cleaning products, they want to know which store has a sale on jackets from the last winter's collection. Just give out things that people actually need. You can simply easily, if you're into fashion, or click a deal with Mr. Price. Most people afford that store and most people buy from it, and then grow your presence on social media in terms of being a stylist while using Mr. Price's clothes, and then get them to give you an affiliate link, and then put it in your description box on every YouTube video, put it on your bio on Instagram, in every caption of your images, a link whereby you tell people, oh, to get the jacket that I'm rocking, it's warm, it's stylish, and this is how I can match it. Click the link below to get yourself one too. People will definitely go and buy. If you're interested in facial products, you do the same thing, but it's always things that people need, people are going to use almost on a daily basis, that are definitely easier to sell in affiliate marketing. And obviously, if it's something that you're interested in, it's going to be very easy for you to sell it. So also, rather just find something that you're interested in, something that you're passionate about, and affiliate something from that field. You'll do very well. How do you manage your business and personal finance? The best advice that Lisiba gave me is that I should take all of my money and dump it into my my business account, and then give myself an allowance on a monthly basis. Stat. Did you think I was going to say something else? Something more? I'm not. That's it. Have a business account, throw all the money you make into it, give yourself allowance. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Ziva. And then the last question says, please tell us how you overcome emotions, losing money. Every business has its ups and downs. So I'd like you to tell all other ladies how you overcame this, and also the fear of losing money. Not sure I make sense. You definitely make sense. Okay. Didn't screen grab who you are, but you make sense, a lot of sense. Basically, I read reading the books that I read teach me a lot about having a financial and business mindset and how I shouldn't incorporate my emotions into anything business. Have you ever heard of the saying, do not mix business with pleasure? It has to do with that. Like, emotions shouldn't have anything to do with the business decisions that you make. Every decision that you make business wise must be calculated. So if you're going through a stage whereby you're too emotional to make any decisions, to make any moves, then go through that emotion, go through whatever pain that you're going through, deal with it head on, and when you're better, come back and deal with your business head on. But in terms of the ups and downs, I know that there are always gonna be fails. I know that there are always gonna be mishaps and hiccups here and there. What I like to imagine, this is crazy because I've never really told anybody, but now you know my secret. I like to imagine my journey as like market price, and it's moving in an upward trend, and I'm creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, meaning my low today is not the same as the low from yesterday, because I learned from that low and I grew from it. So instead of falling all the way down to 0%, I'll fall to 5 tomorrow, to 10 tomorrow, to 15 the day after that, and on and on and on and on. So that's how business works, guys. It's never ever 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 gonna go on a long high the whole time. You will definitely need to fall a bit, but that's how it is. And emotions have nothing to do with that, and shouldn't have anything to do with that, because the only thing emotions are gonna do is help you make bad business decisions and fuck up even more. And now you don't have higher lows, you have lower lows, and we don't want that now, do we? And yeah, I think also having the support from Lisiba was really great, because he's not an emotional person. I'm a very emotional person, and he's very logical. So like, it was hard, but it got in that emotions and business do not come together at all. Like, I used to think he was cold, like, how can you? And then I realized, darling, it's the hard truth. And appreciation to him for being honest at all times about such things. So guys, that's the end of the questions that you guys sent through. These were such amazing questions. Like, I really, really love the fact that every single time you guys want me to work on a particular topic, or you guys want me to answer certain questions, they challenge me. I know more about myself. I learn more about where I lack. I learn more about what to improve. And that is so amazing and so great. And so I'm so grateful to you guys for watching my YouTube videos, because I'm learning with you guys. And like I always say, I am definitely taking this journey with you guys. And we're gonna end up somewhere beautiful. We're gonna end up somewhere great, because we are working towards our goals. We are working towards success. We are working towards our older Dimphos and Tatos and Lisibas, So I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for taking part in this Q&A, and thank you for watching this far. And if you haven't subscribed yet, darling, why are you lying to yourself? You know you love my content. You know I give you value. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when I hit you up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, Dimpho Malebye family, and I'm great that we're growing. Mwah. What? Kill. I want excitement. I'm grateful that we're growing. Bye, guys.